62 Willys CJ5, super clean restoration, pretty stock. The only big differences are the wheels. I think those are 35s and a small suspension lift. See the shackles under there, a couple inches. 35s, but all in all, super clean restoration. All original seats inside, carpets all nice, dash and all repainted, uncut, original gauges. I was told that the gas pedal in the 62 was originally straight up. So I'm not sure if this was changed out before I got it, but this is it now. The flares I had to put on. So in order to get legal for Hawaii DOT, you got to do a few things. You got to put flares on. As long as the tread of the wheel isn't sticking out more than 2 inches, doesn't need flares. But if it did, like this one, you had to put those on, and they're just really held on by clips. You can see it's already kind of fall off. I just kind of did that just so I could pass it. A lot of guys down here do that. I have to put on these bumpers. They're not era correct, but or they're not stock on this vehicle, but I had to mount those on. I welded on these mud flaps. As you can see, these flex pipes here. So originally the exhaust came out right here on the side of the cab, but you can't do that. All the exhaust has to exit at the rear of the cab. So I cut it off here, put on this flex pipe. It looks like trash, but it got me my but it's legal now. So so that's really all I cared about. All that stuff can come off now if you wanted to. I just left it for now, but all around super clean, no rust at all. It's been in Hawaii for a few years, I think since 18 or 19. Canvas tops, faded, but still in good condition. The motor is a Buick, the Dauntless 225, and it's not stock on this Jeep, but it's era correct. I think the first time they put the Dauntless in a Jeep was in '66, so it's still around the same era. It's a better motor. I think the straight six was originally in here. And the motor was kind of pretty much how I got it. All I did since I got it was rebuild the car, new fuel pump, run some new lines, but other than that, it's been running really good, really strong. And that's pretty much it. Everything's kind of era correct, mostly stock, like I said, aside from the lift and the wheels. Some other cool features about this is the dual gas tank. You got the one right under here, right under your driver's seat, and then you got another one in the back. If you see it right here, you got another gas tank right under here, skid plate, right under the skid plate. So that's one of the cool things about it. It does have hydraulic parking brake. So you see the old manual one here, that's been disconnected. We put on a hydraulic one, but other than that, everything is pretty original. 3-speed on the floor. I'm not sure what transfer case it is. Maybe a Dana 44. I don't know if those came out in '62, but I wouldn't be surprised. It's kind of a standard Jeep powertrain. So yeah, pretty cool build. Fun driving this thing around. It feels like you're driving a '62 Jeep. Suspension is not great, and the roads around here are terrible, so you're bouncing around. But it's a cool little thing to drive around here, and turns heads anywhere you go. It's just such a cool. They're so small. It's almost like a Samurai, but super fun to drive, super cool to look at.